If you're single in high school, then you have more. Guys, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm so excited. Let's go. My name is Sophia, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the good things about being single during your teen years. Teenager, and I still go to school, and if I'm being honest with you, not one day goes by that I go to school without a single person coming up to me going, Sophia, I'm so single. I want a boyfriend. Like, you can't do anything. I'm sorry. I can't. Why are you telling me I can't give you a boyfriend, can I? So why are you telling me these things? Jokes, guys, that was a little mean. Wait, I just remembered that we are not in the same boat. Some people are in high school relationships, you know, and that's completely fine. It's okay. It's just the single Pringle boat. That's me. So today I'm going to be telling you guys all the good things about being single in high school so that you guys can realize that honestly being single is not bad at all, and there are actually a lot of good things about it. So let's go. The first good thing about being single in high school is that you have more time for yourself. And I think I know what you're thinking. You're probably going like, no, I don't want to be by myself. That's so boring. But no, that's actually not what I mean. What I mean is you have more time to work on yourself, improve yourself, and do the things that you love. You see, when you're in a relationship, you have to divide your time. Of course, because you have to spend time with that person. But when you do that, you take away time for yourself and you take away time from other things that you usually do. But when you're single, you don't have to worry about dividing your time for anyone else because you're not committed to anyone. You have your time on your own hands. For example, instead of going on dates and instead of going out with someone, you have more time to yourself. And for example, you have more time to study and you have more time to train if you're doing a sport, or you have more time to master your craft if you play a musical instrument, or you just have more time to develop new skills. All those things that I just said help you grow as a person because you're learning these new skills and you're gaining this new knowledge which will help you be the best person that you can be. So if you're single, you have more time to work on these things which will help you become a more successful and a better person when you grow up. Our teenage years is the best time to develop as a person and grow as a person and learn new things, because when we become an adult, we can't do all these things again. Because remember, you have to take care of yourself first. If you can't even take care of yourself, how do you expect to take care of someone else? So it is very important for you to have time to develop yourself as a person, especially as a teenager, and being single will help you make more time for these things. So when you get to that stage where you can finally date, you'll be the best person that you can ever be, and you'll be the best person for the person that you really like. Remember guys, self-love is so important because you need to learn how to love yourself before you learn how to love someone else. Another good thing about being single in high school is that you have more time to spend with your friends. Hey, imagine yourself 5 to 10 years from now. When you're looking back at your high school experiences or your primary school experiences, what memories would you rather be reminiscing about? Would you really rather remember the fact that you dated the hottest guy in the grade for like 2 months in like high school? Or would you rather remember the times that you and your friends went on like night drives and had the windows down, blasting music and just screaming your lungs off? Which one would you rather remember? If you'd rather remember the fact that you dated the hottest jock in the grade, I mean, sure, why not? I guess you could say that that's an accomplishment. But no, seriously, that best time with your friends is something that you should keep forever in your heart. And the only way that you're going to be able to remember anything that you did with your friends is if you spend time with them. So if you're single, you have more time to spend with your friends. Because if you're in a relationship right now, you have to divide your time with your significant other, right? So you can't spend as much time as you can with your friends. But if you're not dating anyone, if you're single, then you can spend as much time with your friends as you wish. I know that those things that I just said about hanging out with your friends might not sound as appealing as like going on dates with your boyfriend and girlfriend and like cuddling and like doing all these cute couple things. But you have to really remember and think about, when you become an adult, what would you really rather remember? And what I'm about to say is brutal, and there are many exceptions to this. But high school friendships or primary school friendships have a better chance of lasting more than high school or primary school relationships. What is the point on spending time with people that are just gonna walk out of your life right away and don't have a chance of staying in it forever? So I'm pretty sure that high school friendships, high school besties, primary school besties, there's a lesser chance of them walking out of your life rather than that special guy or girl that you liked in high school. And that sounds brutal, but you know, it's a good way of us avoiding heartbreak and being sad. So yeah, being single really helps you spend a lot more time with your friends. The third good thing about being single in high school or primary school is that you don't have to worry about any of the drama. For example, you don't have to worry about talking to your boyfriend or girlfriend's ex, or falling for their best friend, or like their crazy ex chasing after you, or you don't have to worry about being compared to their ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, it just saves you so much trouble. And like, you don't have to worry about like getting their friends' approval, or you don't have to worry about all those things, and you don't have to worry about people making rumors about you, gossiping about you. It just saves you the drama, and it just feels so much better. So if you're single, you literally don't even have to think about all those things, and you can just do you. Not only that, but like, you don't have to deal with like the fighting and the arguing with your significant other, and you know, you don't have to cry about those things, and it just saves you so much emotional pain. You're just free. Like, you just don't have to deal with all these people coming at you, and you know, like, you're just drama free. And honestly, being drama-free is like the best thing ever, because you can just focus on yourself and you can just do whatever you want without anyone judging you. So yeah, being single really helps you stay out of the drama, and it really helps you emotionally and mentally. And that leads me to my next point, and that is, you don't have to feel guilty. And what I mean by that is that you don't have to feel guilty about finding other people cute or finding other people attractive, or like, you know, checking out other people. When you're dating someone, you're committed to them, and so you're like restricted to who you can talk to, or you can't really find other people attractive. So if you're single, then you are free. Your options, all options are available for you. And you know, you can think someone is cute, or you can think that they're attractive, and you can gush over your celebrity crush or gush over someone without having to feel bad deep inside. As a teenager, and I know that this actually applies to many of my friends and many of the teens out there across the world, like, teenagers like to have the options open. If you're single, there's nothing wrong with that, and you can think whatever you want. And yeah, that just saves you that guilt, you know. Like, you don't have to be so conscious of what you do all the time. You can just do you. You know, like when you're eating outside, you can order whatever you want. You don't have to share your food. You can eat the way you want. If you want to be messy, then be messy, because you have no one to embarrass except yourself. And honestly, like, at this point as a teenager, if you embarrass yourself, like, no one's gonna remember it. It's like, you literally can just do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want without asking for approval from that significant other. You basically have your life on your hands right now. Well, except for your parents, but you know what I mean. And the last good thing that I'll be talking about today about being single as a teen is that it's just easier to focus on your life. Like, when you're dating someone, or when you like someone, like, you're always thinking about them, and they're always in your head. And so when you're trying to do something, if you're trying to focus on school, you're trying to focus on your sport training, or like, you know, playing your musical instrument, you can't really focus because, or it's hard for you to focus because you're always thinking about this person, and you're always like daydreaming about them and like dozing off thinking about them. And that's just, you know, it just distracts you a lot. So if you're single in high school, you know, you don't have to think about your significant other. All you have to think about is yourself and what you're doing. And then if you're more focused, right, you can do the task at hand to the best of your ability. And that links back to my first reason about working on yourself. And you know, if you're more focused, it helps you do things better. And at the end, you get a better result. It's just easier for you to focus because you don't have those side distractions, you know? And yeah, like what I said, it'll just help you focus on your life better, and it'll just help you be a better person because you're focusing on things that you're doing right in front of you, which are important to you, like your education or your sport or like music. So, you know, it's just easier to focus because you're not always thinking about someone. So there you have it. If you're ever feeling single, just think about all those things that I just said, and trust me, you will still thrive in your life. All my single Pringles out there, I know that it seems impossible or out of reach, or like you might want it now, but trust me, that right person for you will come along at the right place at the right time. And you know, one other thing is that don't ever lower your standards, you know? Don't ever settle for someone. Just wait for that right person as long as it takes, because trust me, they will come in your life. You just have to wait. But for now, while you're waiting, enjoy your life as a single person. And so when you start dating and when you grow up to be an adult, you won't regret it at all. That is it, folks. Thank you so much for watching my first ever YouTube video. Continue to stay tuned in my channel for more videos coming up. And give me a follow down on my Instagram down below. And I hope you guys have a good day. See you soon. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.